Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Unplugging, which is a romantic comedy from director Deborah Neal Fisher, and written by Brad Morris and Matt Morris. And Matt Morris stars in this film as Dan, who, him and his wife, played by Eva Longoria, Janine, are kind of on the rocks. They don't really connect anymore. They don't really communicate at all. Janine is so obsessed with work that she really doesn't have any time for their child or for him. And he's kind of at a crossroads. And after existential crisis, after a surprising death in his proximity, he decides that they're going to go away for a weekend to a really secluded place where you can't get on your phone, you can't connect to anything, because they need to save their marriage and spend some time together. And we're stuck there with them. And here's the issue. First off, there's nothing really impressive technically or anything to even talk about and write home about. I do think narratively this film just keeps going. There's so many natural places where this could have stopped, but they continued to do it, and they kept escalating in the third act to get completely ridiculous. And at that point, I'm just like, I'm so done with this. If you couldn't tell, I'm not really impressed by this film. This isn't the kind of romantic comedy that's going to be grabbing people and being like, oh, I'm not really into this kind of genre, but I like this one. This got my attention. No, this definitely isn't it. And to be honest, I don't even know if a lot of romantic comedy fans are going to love it too, because I just feel like Dan and Janine are just so unlikable and so unbelievable together. Like, they don't match in any way, shape, or form. They don't seem to enjoy each other's company in any way, shape, or form. It takes one of them being completely intoxicated to even seem relatively interested. And they get so outlandish with all these weird, like, drones thrown in there, and the crazy lady in town who's like Burt Gummer, basically, played by Leah Thompson, and even somebody like Keith David, who is a great actor. His character is just a string of really bad jokes and ideas, and like, he can't even salvage it. The humor doesn't land. Matt Walsh and Eva Longoria are very talented people, and they're doing their best, but it just feels like it doesn't really click. It doesn't really bring anything. It doesn't spark. I didn't feel invested in seeing them fix their marriage. I honestly thought they should probably get divorced because they don't seem good for each other and don't even like each other. Actually, with Janine, I don't even think she even thinks about Dan enough to even care enough to even hate him or dislike him. That's how bad it is. And this film just feels like it drags on, and never really sparks any kind of feeling or humor or laughs or tension, and you kind of just watch this mess of a tonal swing all over the place for a good hour and 34 minutes, which feels really, really long for this film, and that's not a good sign. And by the end, I don't really think I got much of anything out of this experience, but maybe if you really are into rom-coms, you might still enjoy some of the elements here and might be worth a watch for you. For me, not really. But those are my thoughts on Unplugging. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.